Well, hello, hello, hello. I am back with what I have decided is going to be Wing It Wednesday. And of course, the cats are not going to fight over that. Jeez Louise, things that happen here. But anyway, guys, many of you will remember if you've been watching me that I created this card, about a week or so ago. But I had bits and pieces left over just of the cutouts from everything. So what I ended up doing with these bits and pieces was, I admit I cut this out, but it's the frame from the underlayer of this. And then here, this is obviously the frame from the heart that I cut out. And I ended up being able to make two different cards with the leftovers. So what I'm coming back to today with is showing you what you can do when you save those scraps that you probably should trash, and most of us would. But I'm like, no, I'm going to make something with this, and I'm going to wing it. And you guys know me and winging it. That's always a dangerous, proposition. But I did save my pieces. I cut a little bit more out, but I've got these two wonderful cards. They're not like the end all be all, but hello, I was able to take my scraps and create more stuff. So give me a second. I'm going to pull out all the stuff and let's make these cards, okay? Alrighty, peeps. The leftovers are on like Donkey Kong. So I have here the pieces I gathered together to make this card. I've got the leftover piece, which is the negative or the positive, whichever. No, I think it's the negative. From where's the other card? It's here. It's buried. What did I do with the other card? Holy mackerel. Anyway, it's around here somewhere. I'm sure I have buried it. Anyway, it's the cutout from the heart. So this is the leftover, which I was determined to recycle in some shape, way, or form. So I am. So let's go ahead. We're going to make a shaker card out of it because you guys know how I love my shaker cards. So very quickly, what I'm going to do is use up some more of this leftover paper. This limited edition, older than dirt paper. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I mean, and it's actually vellum when you think about it. And this is from, good Lord, K & Company. And I have not seen K & Company in a while. Are they even still around? Gosh, I would hope so. I mean, I have an extensive old stash of them, but I haven't seen them. I used to be able to get it from Michael's, and now I have not seen it in Michael's in forever. Now they do their own line recollection. And, not to bash Michael's, but, I miss it when they carried real scrapbooking paper and not theirs. So, I'll let that lie, as it is. But I really did love their paper. And I love K & Company. So I'm going to have to maybe do some investigating and see what I can find out. Anyway, all I'm going to do is lay down this as a base against that. But look, oh my gosh, see, doesn't it come to life when you put it against the background? It's just cream colored paper, but this is just so beautiful. I am just rabidly in love with this paper. Now I'm going to grab the top of my paper and the piece of acetate that has gotten some foo-foos stuck to it. So we're just going to wipe those off. But otherwise, it's good to go. And I'm going to, do I want to tape it? Do I want to wet glue it? Let me see. Let me get it turned in the right direction. I think I am just going to go ahead and wet glue it. What the heck, right? Now, the question is, where's my wet glue? Oh, look, a little bottle. Whee! So all I'm going to do is just, put a little stream all around the edge. A little bit there, just a squiggle there. Just so it doesn't have to, like I said, as always, it does not have to survive the zombie apocalypse. It just has to stay stuck until I hand it over to somebody. And then it's their problem. If they want to put it, donate it to the Smithsonian, it's on them. But let me just lay that down. It's like, this is a truly no fuss, no muss card. And of course, there is a floofle there, and I'm going to have to, oh great, it's a glue floofle. So hang on, let me get this cleaned up real quick. You know what, people, spit clears a multitude of sins. So, now my card has DNA. It will leave with my DNA. Whoa! I'm really, oh, you know what, I'm just really punch drunk because now I'm just getting crazy silly. But now, I mean, this card comes together like very easily, very quickly, I'm going to use my Amazon foam tape, although really, I should break out some of that 1/8 inch stuff that I got, rather than really calling it this close with the C like right there. Yet I can't pull it off, so I'm going to have to literally carve out a piece there because I can see it. So this is why I should have grabbed the other tape that I have handy right there. But give me a second, because now I've got to right literally here cut out a piece of the foam so that you can't see it from the front. Come on, my pretty, come on. Come on. Or maybe if I can push it back, we'll have the same desired effect, which is we can't see it. Yay! Yay! Okay, let's give this a whirl, guys, because this is the new 1/8 inch tape that I just got from Amazon. I bought it from the same vendor that I got the 1/4 inch. So in theory, it should be the same depth. It should work. But see, now here we go. I can make it work against, and yeah, it's the same. Woohoo! Yay! And we'll do this side too. And then I'll come back and do the bottom, because I can do the bottom with still some of that 1/4 inch. And I still have, at least 2 or 3 cards worth left on that roll. And I have used that stuff up like crazy. But I can always buy more. And what I'll do is I'm going to link you down below in the description for my source for this tape. Because it is, I believe I got 2 rolls. I think they're 50 feet each. For $7.99. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That was so phenomenally rude. I'm a tired little girl. Yes. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I want to. It's like, okay, I've got to get ahead of all my projects here. And I was just like, okay, let's do this before I forget that I have it there to do. Because no, I wouldn't know that. I don't stash things and bury things and name your trick. I do that. There we go. Just here. Really quick. I'm trying to get this really quick done because this is not exciting work. Normally, what I should have done actually is fast forwarded this and just given you at least some pleasant music to listen to. But at this point, I am almost done. I just lay down just so it feels. Come here, scissors. Come on. Lay a piece on each corner here. And we will be good to go. We'll be ready for shaker bits. And I grabbed all that I could find that would match the background paper. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Other than it's been a long day. I mean, I did work my 8 hours. I work as an immigration paralegal, so I dispense such wisdom as I can on customers all day long. And talk them off the tree limbs that they're trying to saw themselves off of from under. Like, wow, people tend to call me in an absolute panic. Okay, so we are ready. What I need to do is let me grab my buddy here, our embossing putty. Really lightly here, but what I really want to hit is the inside edge of the foam tape. Okay, wherever it's going to come in contact with the shaker bits, so that hopefully the shaker bits don't get stuck to it. And then I'm going to spread it here as well, just to cut down a bit on the static. And before I did that, I forgot that I have hello. I was supposed to cut out the hello. So leave us take care of that right now. Ahora mismo. Before I forget. Because I'm telling you guys, the things I've forgotten are legion and can fit volumes. Now let's go ahead and roll our handy dandy marquee, which I love dearly. Look, see? And nothing flat. I'm going to tell you guys, I have been looking, I was panic stricken about doing this card because I have been looking for hello for almost a week. And where was it? Inside the card where I put it. to do this project exactly. I'm telling you, I shudder to think what I'm going to be like when I'm 80. And really absentile. Oh goodness. Okay, I think that's pretty much a good place, right? Except look, I'm not sure if that is a cat hair or a me hair, but somebody's DNA wants to go with this card. Okay, we got it. So then, yeah, we're going to put here about in the upper third. I want to go just a little bit above the halfway point. So that way it isn't covered by all the shaker bits. And where is my little handy dandy glue bottle? Because this is wide enough that I can go ahead and scribble on it. Normally I hate doing this because it's just, it really is a pain. So I use the Myra method, which is just make a puddle of glue on the glass mat and just dip it in. But this will work. We can get this done. Okay, let me turn that over and put it in about here. That looks pretty center. Doesn't have to be perfectly center, just good enough for government work. Yeah, I like it. So now all we're going to do now is, before we peel our tape off, is let's put some shaker bits down. Put this out of the way and grab all the shaker bits I collected. I have literally, out of the leftover paper that I cut out of this, like this piece now, here I will punch hearts out of it within an inch of its life. There will be nothing left of that paper, or next to nothing. But now I can use these hearts. I'm just going to pretty much, I think I can just add them all. Criminy. Yeah, well, that's overkill. Who knows? And I'm going to add some pink shaker bits. I'm telling you, I've already used this for several cards, and I have barely, done a small dent. And I ordered another jar of this from the flash sale. Spellbinders had a flash sale. I didn't buy it very much. I was restrained. Got a few things, but I did collect up on shaker bits. And whoa, that was a little overkill. And then we're going to add, see, this is what I have. I'm like tired and jibber jabbering, as always. Come on, there we go. I just want to add something light to it. And we'll add, and I know I have, here it is. I was looking for the white shaker bits. I need to get more of these sequins. I am almost out. There we go. Add that. And I know I have some here. Two things. A bit of the red. This is a deep, almost garnet red that I'm just adding for the contrast. And I have some cut out pink hearts from the vellum that I use. Again, this is from the little scrap pieces. So I punched out of the scrap and I saved it, because I'm crazy in that way. And then last but not least, because more, I guess, is better. Maybe not, but I'm going to add some of this translucent Spellbinders confetti. So it's not white, but it adds a bit of sparkle. And now we are ready. Let me just make it into a nice, pretty pile towards the center. Oops, 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 oops. Bad, Meyer, bad. There we go. And I'm going to grab this. Let me see if I can pour it in. Oh, look, I was successful. Yay! Alrighty, let me take the tape off. See, this card is going very quickly. Yay me. Oh, and the peanut gallery just got home because I can hear the cat. It was immediately, well, greet him. She yells at me, but that's only because I let her out of the room that I keep her in our bedroom during the day, because otherwise she'll want to sit at my desk. And the sitting on my desk while I'm working is not so much the problem as that the fact that she wants to talk on the phone when I'm on the phone as well. So, although, most customers, it gives them a giggle, still it's not necessarily, the epitome of professionalism. So I lock her up in the room. And then when I come and get her, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, she yells at me. She gives me, the proverbial cat stink eye. And I see that hair still. Where is it? Oh, it's on the outside. Okay, I'll get it out. I just didn't want it to be on the inside. I've already had that happen to me once. And then I had to open it up. I had to undo the card. Okay. We've got all our shaker bits in there successfully. A little pile there. Yeah. But we are, there you go. I mean, guys, this is just leftover. This was just a few minutes. I used it. The only thing I will now go ahead and do on this one. Oh, and like I did it opposite. This one's a side one. The other card I did is a tentful. Well, now they're both tentfuls, but I will be stamping a sentiment. But now we are ready to move on to the other card.